Hey, so it's been quite a while, all through winter, since I've done a whole lot with the bus. Seems like the weather kept promising warmer, and then we get a big snow again, January, February. I was trying to get the bus re-registered online and kept falling out of the system for some reason, so I had to go in person and get that re-registered. A couple other little small things, put the license plate on finally. When I tried to start it a few weeks ago to take it for a spin, battery completely dead. We tried to jumpstart it with our family car, and apparently that's not a good idea because it sparked something. Luckily it didn't ruin the family car, but realized I had to do something different. So asked a few people, reached out, asked someone who has a whole lot of knowledge in big mechanics. Yay her, thank you so much. Because I ended up getting a new battery, 3-year warranty, yay, and a battery tender so that doesn't happen again. And I've had some different guidelines on that, like if you don't drive it every week, then you should have it on, or you should just have it on during the winter. I don't know, we'll see, but I've got it, so hopefully that doesn't happen again. I've been feeling kind of low motivation to get out there. I think again it's overwhelm. I really should take it to the dump. I've been trying, but like today's Saturday, I thought for sure they'd be open, and they're closed because I still have a bunch of stuff in there from last fall and could be a tripping hazard, whatnot. I've also been working on raising money to get like 2 max air fans, which if you don't know, it helps with the ventilation. Helps especially if you have 2, that way even if it's raining you can have airflow coming through. And I have the little side windows, which could work for like the air intake, but again I want to be like all weatherproof, so each of those I think is $300 range, and I want to get a mini split before I do much else. Those are the things that I think I'm going to have to go through the roof and drill holes and things, so that'll probably be next step after everything is pulled off of walls and roof or ceiling. And it just seems like this part never ends, but slowly but surely. I've got a timer set for when I have to get ready for taking Grace to a therapy dog visit, and we'll see how much I can get done in that amount of time. I also need to organize my tools because they've just kind of been haphazardly tossed into piles, and I'm sure that doesn't help with the overwhelm. So like I said, I've got a few things. I'm trying to climb this uphill motivation thing, but hopefully I've got my iPad to listen to the newest documentary, and we'll see how it goes. First thing I think I'm going to do is touch up a couple of spots on the hood that bare metal was showing, and I've got this UV nail polish that hardens with either UV light or the sun, and that's really just to protect the metal until I can get the whole thing painted. I'm definitely not a fan of the red. I want to do a dark blue and keep the black parts black, so it'll be black and blue for a struggle bus, and that's probably going to be one of the last things I do since it's just cosmetic, but come along for the journey. Alright, so timer's about to go off. I need to go wash Grace and get her ready, but we're still on the stage, still uncovering water damage right there. That's just the latest. I was hoping to get by without having to unscrew the windows and pull them out so I could get all the stuff like under that lip, but I think I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna need a day where I have many hands, and if they're out, I might as well reseal them and potentially, haven't decided yet, potentially redo some of the tinting. It is what it is. I did get some more tinting so I could do the bifold doors and that little window by the fire extinguisher right there. Because I thought I could maybe just get by with the cab area not tinted, but I really don't want to encourage people peeping in, and I notice every time I pull up, my eye goes straight to the windows to see, like, even though I know what's inside, my eye just goes to the windows and looks inside. So that's that. I think it's about time maybe for a pretty project, because this is getting real heavy just to keep doing the same stuff. But yeah, anyway, I'll give you a look at the ceiling. Okay, so you can see that some of the squares and grids in the front have been done, or need to be done. The ones in the back have mostly been done. I need to get use the heat gun and get the glue stuff, remaining glue stuff off of the metal. See, it's holding up all that stuff. Need to figure out where to put the max air fans, because I think it's like 14 by 14. Well, anyway, the ones that I saw. I don't think I have 14 inches in between these metal studs, so is that going to require cutting through? I have no idea. I need somebody's help to figure out how to take the AC down, because it's the kind that only runs when the bus is going down the road. And see, some of the wall stuff is hanging down from above the windows. And I want to get that styrofoam stuff off of the back two doors where the wheelchair lift is, because if I can get all that bolstered back up, then I can at least make that pretty too, because I've got some really cute waterproof, resistant wallpaper that would go there. Because when everything's all said and done, that will be, if you remember, the desk that I can have either at sitting level or standing level, and I'll be able to see through the metal grate at the bottom, and I'll look at something kind of cute. I guess that's about it for now. All that junk. One more thing before I get going. So you see all this space up here? That's the part that hangs over the cab part. I think most of that's going to be kept the same, except for whatever electronics I can figure out that I don't need. I can disconnect, but that's another day. I'm going to put like another wall front there. But anyway, this part up here, big cavity, I'm going to hopefully put like a little recessed bookshelf thing in there, show off a few little pretties. Mostly do that out in wood. It'll be one of the few places I'm not gonna have, you know, actual wood in the build. I know a lot of people do, a lot of people put wood on their ceiling, but I don't know, I want to do it differently. Yeah, I guess that's it. So timer's about to go off. I need to go wash Grace and get her ready, but we're still on this stage, still uncovering water damage right there. That's just the latest. I was hoping to get by without having to unscrew the windows and pull them out so I could get all the stuff like under that lip, but I think I'm gonna have to do that. So I'm gonna need a day where I have many hands, and if they're out, I might as well reseal them and potentially, haven't decided yet, potentially redo some of the tinting. It is what it is. I need to get some more tinting so I could do the bifold doors and that little window by the fire extinguisher right there, because I thought I could maybe just get by with the cab area not tinted, but I really don't want to encourage people peeping in, and I notice every time I pull up, my eye goes straight to the windows to see, like, even though I know it's inside, my eye just goes to the windows and looks inside. So that's that. I think it's about time maybe for a pretty project, because this is getting real heavy just to keep doing the same stuff. But yeah, anyway, I'll give you a look at the ceiling. Time to guess the gas again. Okay, last time I did a fill up, it was, I think, 93. This time, I don't think I could have been any more empty, because I think I was misreading the dash thing. Oh, 74. Hey, that is way better. Thanks for watching.